Hi friends, I am Rijo. Today we are plan to discuss the topic Azure Traffic Manager. So what is the learning objective today we are discuss with you? Concept of Azure Traffic Manager and Azure Traffic Manager architecture and traffic routing method and demo how to we can create the Azure Traffic Manager. So we will go for our learning objective. So first we will discuss for the Azure Traffic Manager. So what is Azure Traffic Manager? It's purely DNS based traffic and it's also support for the OSA model layer 7 and it's like application layer and distribute the traffic across the globe. It's like a global load balancer and high availability and quick response. So now you understand the Azure Traffic Manager. So next we will go for features of Traffic Manager. So what is the benefit of using the Azure Traffic Manager? It will be increase the application availability. So it will give you the application how to we will get because Azure Traffic Manager have actively monitored for the health proof of the your backend endpoint. Okay, so if any endpoint have the issue, they will report and they will alternate to the traffic to the another endpoint. Next one, improve the application performance. So how to the performance will be, example, you are the user needed to connect to an application in the Azure Traffic Manager. Azure Traffic Manager always looking for the traffic where to generate and where the closest location for the user to connect the application. So that is to improve the application performance. So next one, service maintenance without downtime. So how to we can achieve this one? Azure Traffic Manager, you can give the, if example you have app 1 app 2 app 3. So app 1 is routing for all the traffic and app 2 is like a backup for the app 1. So what happens when the app 1 needed to update, you can easily change the traffic to the app 2. So it will give you without downtime. So that is the service maintained without downtime. Next one, combine hybrid application. Because application gateway, combine hybrid application means Azure Traffic Manager support for the both endpoint like Azure endpoint and external endpoint. So it's like a hybrid endpoint. You can use it's either Azure endpoint or either you can use the external endpoint. So now you understand what is Azure Traffic Manager and features of the traffic manager. We will go for our next slide. So this slide we will discuss for the traffic manager architecture means how to the traffic will be passed for the Azure Traffic Manager. So first just we will go for one small example. The user needed to access for the URL training.regoskill.com. So user need to query DNS query. The DNS query will be reached for your recursive DNS service. So recursive DNS service, no idea for where the training.regoskill.com. So what they will do, they will inquire for the different DNS where the training.regoskill.com. So finally they will find the name server for the regoskill.com. Then they will check that name server where this training.regoskill.com. So they will get the CNAME for this training.regoskill.com is pointed to the traffic manager.net. So now the now the traffic will be reach our name server, then return back to the with the CNAME. See the record training.regoskill DNS server regoskill respond and CNAME record that point and regoskill traffic map. So now recursive DNS receive the CNAME. The CNAME is rego skill traffic manager. So now recursive DNS needed to find for where this traffic manager.net. Okay. So finally, they will understand the traffic manager.net in the Azure Traffic Manager service. So the traffic will be passed for the our traffic manager .net. Okay, Azure Traffic Manager. The traffic manager receive your traffic. So the traffic manager already have some configuration. So how to they will configure the state of each endpoint and the current health of the each endpoint and choose the traffic routing method, how to pass the traffic to the your endpoint. So here you can see that you have three endpoint, web app, web 3, web on each web app. Example, each web app have different DNS name. Okay, so example, the traffic manager find this is regoskill.com like this one, and this user nearer to the EU is like East Europe. So they will return back this endpoint DNS. So this endpoint DNS is like a different name. You can see here is the different name means regoskill.eu.cloud.net app. Okay. So what happened? This traffic will be returned back to the traffic manager. Then traffic manager will return back the this name rejoskill eu.n, then recursive server again receive the same name. You can see here cloud.net app domain. Then they will check for the cloud.net app domain and the air record and IP address. They will take this all records, and then he return back again in the DNS array. So now the traffic will be passed again to the DNS. So next one, the DNS recursive DNS array is what they consolidate the result and return to the single DNS response to the cloud. So finally, they will receive all the result. Then they will consolidate with that result, and then you can see that they will return back to the client. So now return back to the client for the combined DNS response. Okay. So now user get where this training.rejoskill.com. So next one, they will access for the directly access for the your rejoskill web app for you. So now you understand the traffic will not pass to again back to the traffic manager. The traffic will be directly connect to the user to the web app. So now you understand how to the traffic pass further in the traffic manager. So now we will go for our next slide. So next slide means component of Azure Traffic Manager. What is the component available for the Azure Traffic Manager? The first one is the front end. Front end is Traffic Manager profile DNS name. Once you create the Traffic Manager, it is automatically generate for the DNS name. Example, I will create my name is equal to Rejo skill. Then it's coming like a Rejo skill dot traffic manager dot. So next one, traffic manager endpoint. So what is the traffic manager endpoint? There are three type of endpoint available: Azure endpoint and external endpoint and nested endpoint. So Azure endpoint means is support for the cloud service, web app or public IP address and same subscription with Azure. External endpoint means IPv4 IP address or full qualified domain. You can connect with your external device, not hosted with the Azure. So nested means it's a combine of your traffic manager profile. Okay, now you understand what is the traffic manager endpoint. Next one, routing method. So routing method, how to the traffic will be passing to the your endpoint. So that is the routing. So there are 6 routing method: priority, wait, performance, and geographic, and multi, and sum. So this will be we will discuss in the next slide. So here you can see a nested traffic manager. For what is the nested traffic manager profile means combination of different traffic routing methods. That is means nested traffic manager profile. It will be used for the more complex and powerful load balancing and the failover scheme your application. So here you can see the diagram. There are 3 endpoints. Endpoint 1, endpoint 2, endpoint 3. Okay. So here this is traffic manager your parent profile. Okay. Example, any request is like I need to connect with South India. Example, South India for the Asia. Okay. So when the traffic will be coming here in the your traffic manager check the profile. Okay. So check the profile. They have the 3 endpoints like web US, one first time web US and web 3 for the Europe. So you cannot combine with the two routing method in one traffic profile. So my aim is I need to pass equal traffic distribute for my South India and North India. So what happened? Your endpoint, you create one child endpoint. Okay. Your first endpoint, you routing the method is like a performance routing method. Okay. So performance routing method, the user example, the user will be connect with the India. So like Asia or India like this, the traffic will be reach for your endpoint. Okay, because this two endpoint is like a US and Europe, the traffic will not reach there, and then it's coming like Asia. Okay. So what happened? Asia, you divided, you add another traffic manager profile, and this will be you use for the distributed traffic. Okay. So how to distribute the traffic will be distributed for the, it's example like a weight. Okay, I will need to equally transfer for my traffic to both South India and both North India. So simply a nested profile means combine of different traffic routing method. So here you can see I have parent profile and I have the child profile. So parent profile or routing method is performance routing, and child profile I am using for the distributed traffic method. Okay, so now you understand what is the nested manager profile. So next we will go for what is the traffic routing method available. So here you can see priority, weighted, and performance, geographic, and multi-value, and subnet. So we will discuss for this. What is the priority traffic routing method? Simply, this routing method used when you need to primary service endpoint for all the traffic and backup service. So this diagram you can easily understand. So this diagram you can see there are three web app, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So here we will already put the priority 1, priority 2, and priority 3. Normally the traffic the user need to access, for example, rejoskill.com. The traffic will be reached here, and then the traffic manager check the routing method. So what is the priority routing method? So they will check what is the first priority. So here you can see the priority is the traffic will be coming here, because higher priority have lower value. So here 1 is the higher priority, but lower value. So this is the priority 1. So this priority 2 and priority 3 the second one. Example, you can see here your web app 1 will be down. Anything if down or you need to maintain. So what happen? They will check, the Azure Traffic Manager will be check next available priority. So now you can see here priority 2 and priority 3. Okay. So where will be traffic will be automatically reach in the priority, because this is higher value. So the traffic will be reached in the priority 2. If example, if 2 also damaged or like is disabled, then traffic will be reached for the 3. So now you understand what is the priority traffic routing method. So next we will go for weighted traffic routing. So what is weighted? It means distribute the traffic across the endpoint using the predefined weight value. And high weight significant high priority. So here the diagram we will discuss for the user needed to access like web app. So you can see here web app we will give the weight 50, 30, and 10. So normally the traffic will be distributed for the 50, 30, and 10. So more traffic will be coming for the 50. So now you understand what is the weighted traffic. Okay, higher weight significantly higher priority. So this is the higher priority one. And traffic manager randomly choose the available endpoint based on their relative weight and time. So if example your web app 1 will be fail or something like this one, the traffic will be again routed to the weight 3, 13, and weight 10. So more traffic will be go for the weight 30. So now you understand weight traffic routing method. Next one, performance traffic routing method. So what is performance mean? Distribute the traffic service with the lowest latency in the closest endpoint. So means traffic manager dynamically select the endpoint with the lowest measured latency for the each incoming request. This selection based on ongoing analysis of the round trip time. So I just explained for this diagram. So this diagram you can see web app 1, web app 2, and web app 3. So user generate the DNS query from the east to west. So normally you can see here the traffic will be reach. They will check, the traffic manager will be check the round RTT, the round trip time. So here you can see web app 1 the latency is equal to 13 millisecond. Web app 2 the latency is equal to 55 millisecond. Latency is equal. So normally the user is US, the traffic will be reaching for the low latency. So now you understand what is the performance traffic, the closest location for the user who is the traffic will be generated. So here the traffic will be generated east US. This is one of the closest cost latency and closest location for the user. So now you understand performance based traffic management. So next we will go for the geographical traffic method. Traffic method direct traffic based on the user geographic location. So what is mean? How do they map the geographic region? You can map with the country basis, you can map with the state basis, you can map with the continent basis for the your each endpoint. So here we will discuss for the diagram. You can see here three web app 1, web app 3, and web app 2. But web app 2 you can see here Florida and Miami. Okay. So this user coming from Florida, okay, they needed to access something like this one from your web application. So you understand now that your traffic normally coming the closest location. You can see here closest location, the Florida. So the Florida is equal to, then the user will be traffic geographic traffic routing method. So now you understand what is geographical routing method direct traffic based on the user geographic location. I will go for the multi-value traffic routing method. Multi-value traffic routing method allow you to get the multiple value healthy and endpoint in the single DNS query response. And multi-value routing method work if only if the endpoint is type is external and specific IP or IPv4 6. Next one, subnet traffic routing method. Subnet traffic routing method allow you to map the set of end user IP address range specific endpoint in the profile. So multi-value and subnet traffic method is entirely different. Subnet traffic routing is only calculated depends on your end user IP address range, and multi-value will be checking for the your health pro. Next one we will display for the Azure lab architecture. So this same lab architecture I will do in the Azure portal. So here you can see web app and web app 2. I will create two web app 1 and web app 2, and then I will give the routing method priority 1 and priority 2. So now then you can understand how to the traffic will be reach the priority based. Okay. So we will go for our Azure portal. We will discuss for the Azure lab architecture. Okay. Reach our Azure portal. So we needed to do our lab diagram here. So first we need to create our endpoint. So first we need to go for our app service. So just we will create the app service, start web app. Then after that we need to create the resource. If you are already a resource group, just select your resource group. Otherwise you need to. So I just go for creating the new one, RJ web app 1 demo. Okay. Then I will click OK. Then you need to create your name, app 1 demo traffic. Okay. Then you need to select your runtime stack. Then after that you need to select your region, East US, it's okay. Then go for next database. Currently we don't want the database. Then go to deployment. Currently we will listen. So whatever the default we will go, because we only for demo purpose. Network it's okay. Then monitoring, I don't want to monitor, no. Then next tag. Then next to review and create. So just waiting for the create validation. So just click validate. So now our first web app we created. So creation is initialization. So just we needed to go for again our app service. We just create another web app. Create new RJ app 2 traffic. Okay. Then click OK. Then after that we need to select the name app 2 demo. Then after that select your runtime stack. So first step is completed. So second we need to select our runtime stack. Okay. Then after that whatever the region you need to select your region, you can select it West Europe. Then after that the plan is automatically coming. Then just if you need change the plan you can change, but currently I just go for the default. Then its networking is okay. Then monitoring, I don't want to monitor, just no. Then tag, then so they will check the validation is complete, then go for create. So now we create our two web app. So after that finish, then we need to go for our traffic manager. So if you go for here, just click traffic manager. So you can select your traffic manager profile. So here we need to create our traffic manager. Just click create. So here we need to give our name. So we need demo traffic. Okay. Demo traffic manager. Okay. Then performance and MS. So you need to select your resource group. If you have already resource group, select from. Otherwise, create. I have one resource group name. Our demo. Demo traffic manager. Then after that, resource group, then create. So now our traffic manager profile will be created. So here our deployment is succeeded. So we will go to resources. We just okay. So this is your DNS name. This automatically create from the traffic manager. So traffic will be passed from this DNS name. So just we will go for the configuration. So here you can see whatever the routing method you give before, you need to change, you can change. I just go for priority, and here what is the time to leave, the 16 second, and here the endpoint monitoring protocol you can change for here HTTP or HTTP. This is health probe monitoring and port. Okay, then you can give the custom heading if you want to give this one. So here you can see probe interval. Probe interval means configures a time interval between the endpoint and health. So they will monitoring for your health probe using this one 13 second, and how many failure you need, maximum 3 failure. Once the 3 failure will be coming, what is, they will be endpoint failure triggered. So once the 3 failure will be coming from your endpoint and health probe, then the health probe will decide this endpoint is unhealthy. Okay, so probe timeout is 10 seconds. You need to change here, you can change it. Currently I don't go for everything, I go for default, then just save it. Okay, now I will alter our configuration. So next one, we need to create our endpoint. So just we will select our endpoint. So currently we have Azure endpoint, external endpoint, and Nest endpoint. So currently we go for the Azure endpoints. Just to select this one, and you need to give the name of your endpoint, and endpoint. Okay, then after that you need to select your service. Currently I go for app service, so then I will select my app one. So here you just put app one. Okay, then here you can select your priority, maximum support priority 1 to 10,000. Okay, so currently I just go for the priority default to 1, then remaining I just go for it. So now the traffic manager be enabled. So first traffic manager endpoint we will add. So we need to add the next one. So just to go for app to endpoint. Okay. Then after that you need to select same like our service, app service. We just select our app to. Then priority is coming like 2. If you need to change, you can change this one. Then after that, just click add. So now we add our 2 endpoint. So we need to check our traffic manager is working fine or not. Just to go to overview, then copy this one, then paste it. Then we just go for advanced, proceed to traffic manager. Yeah, see now our traffic manager is working fine. So just now you understand how to add the traffic manager and how to make the endpoint and how to add the endpoint. So now my next task, I need to add the custom domain in my traffic manager. Currently you see here it's going for demo traffic manager.net. So I need to add the custom domain. So my custom domain is rejoskill.com. I purchased from the GoDaddy. So how to we can add the custom domain in the Azure Traffic Manager. So just we will go for our DNS zone. So how to just click here DNS zone. You can get the DNS zone. Otherwise, because I'm already open, so I just go for the DNS zone. Then I just create my DNS zone. I just select my demo traffic, the same resource group. Then here rejoskill. Okay. So now resource skill added, then we just go for next tag and review and create. So now I create the DNS zone. So after the DNS zone will be finished, it take little bit time to complete. So just to create. So now the step you understand, I create the DNS zone for rejoskill.com. Then I pointed to my GoDaddy, because if you go for GoDaddy or name whatever the register, you just copy that name server. So currently I just deployment in progress, just waiting for the completion. So just we will complete it. So just to go to resources. So here you can see your name server names 132, 33, 34. Okay, just to copy this name server and alter your domain profile. So just to go for my rejoskill DNS, then go for name server. So currently I already added. So I just check this ns132 azure dns.com, ns132, ns232, ns2 dns.net, and ns3 it's okay, and ns4. So now then if you not alter, just go for change name service, then copy this old name server. Okay. So next I finished my name server. So my next step, I need to point my record to, I need to create the CNAME and this name, and I add it to the record set. Okay. So I need to point my traffic manager. So here, what is the traffic manager name you want? Just I will go for skill dot skill dot. So just a skill.rejoskill.com. Then you need to connect your CNAME. Okay, here alias record set already. No, if you know, then copy your whatever the DNS you want to point, you just paste it. Currently I have the record, I just go for here because I host in the Azure DNS. If you outside, you just copy that in. Okay. So just alias type Azure resource, and we just go for select demo traffic. Then we just click OK. It take 1 hour to pop up the record. Okay. So now I create a record set. So just waiting for the commit. So now the record set is completed. So just you can see skill dot. Just click this one. I copy this one. Skill dot skill point. Okay, now skill.rejoskill.com is pointed. So we need to add our app to skill.rejoskill. How to we can add this one? Just to go for Microsoft Azure and go for app service. Then you just go for your first app. Okay, here you can see your custom domain. So just add your custom domain. So just add custom domain, all other domain. Then you just paste your domain name skill.rejoskill. So they automatically populate your CNAME. So just we will copy this CNAME's txt record. First we need to copy the txt record. So I just again open one new window. Then I just open my DNS on. Okay, I just go for the DNS on again. Then I just add the record set. So just click this one. Then select the type txt. Then add the value. Then after that copy this. Okay. Then click OK. So now we add our record set. You can see here is, so here we CNAME we don't want to add because we already point the our traffic manager, because this already this app service already add in the traffic manager. So if you are traffic manager, make sure the point to the CM record. So just I will try to validate. See, now our record is validation is completed, because why? We already point our uh, traffic manager to our DNS zone. So we again don't want to add the CNAME record. So just we will add. So now our record set will be added in the DNS zone, and we added on the custom domain. Most probably it take a little bit time to complete. So I just check the URL still working or no. If it not working, after a little bit time I will go for check. Okay. So just we will waiting for the binding. So it's going for the binding. The custom domain SSL also binding is completed. So now the your skill.rejoskill.com is completed. So I just go for checking, but sometimes it's not pop up because it take a little bit time. So but we will try. Yeah, you can see now skill.rejoskill.com. Before you, then this go into, because my own domain name. So here we can paste again. Just go for copy your skill.rejoskill.com. See the domain name skill.rejoskill connected with your traffic manager. So now you understand how to add your custom domain in the traffic manager. So just I will show you now some, just we will open our Visual Studio. I just click the Visual Studio. Then I just go for, I just change our app service. Okay, then select your app service. Just go for app service. we have two apps. So I just alter the first app one. So just go for the files, host, double click this host file, host.html, and here we need to change. Just I will copy this one, then I will go for here, then paste. So this one web app one resource skill. Okay, so you can easily understand. Okay, okay, just finish. See now skill.resourceskill.com. Just to refresh it. So web app one resourceskill.com. So we needed to alter the same. Now this one is completed. So just we will go for the app service. So our app 2, just click app 2, files, double click host file, just close it. Okay, double click. So just control find. So here control find. So here I will put app 2 resource skill. Then I will control say and upload. For our app service again, then app 2 demo, just copy this app 2 default domain name, then just go for bind. So now you can see your web app is your skill is running this web app. So I just alter my name. And the same process we will do, go to add custom domain. So we will add the custom domain. So all other domain we needed to add. So what is the name? Skill.resourceskill.com. Okay. Then it's automatically create the same host name. Okay, just try to copy, then validate. Sometime, yeah, now it is because we already have the Z name. Okay, so just a no matching C name record was found, or maybe still add the custom domain to your web app, but your web app will not be receiving any traffic under this one. So no issue because we already have that app 2 and app 1. App 1 already is completed. So app 2 Z name record we need to add it. So just wait for, just click add. So it start the binding, right? Adding your custom domain and SSL binding is completed. So now skill.register I add the second same domain in the second one. So just we will what we will do, we just stop app 1. So just we will go for app service app 1 because we will set the priority value, right? So we just stop the app 1. Now we stopped the app 1. So the actual traffic manager needed to route our traffic to app 2. So just we will go for again traffic manager. So we will check our traffic manager profile. So here you have two endpoints. So first endpoint is stopped. Okay. So second endpoint you need to get the connection. So just we will copy this one and we just paste here till time to pop up. Just advance. See now your traffic will be altered to the your web app 2. So now you understand what is the concept of priority routing method. Once you stop your automatically the route will be transferred to the another app. So this one is the traffic manager priority method to your traffic automatically transfer to the without a downtime. So our app one skill.resourceskill.com. So now the web traffic will be already moved to app 2. Just refresh app 2. So now the traffic will be passed to the endpoint. So currently now you understand what is the traffic manager, how to we can host your custom domain in the traffic manager. So now I just wind up my topic. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.